The death voice is probably almost gone. Normal annoying voice still here. Okay, so there has to be some way out of here. Like this. Somehow I didn't notice this both times running around through here. I still don't know why we're told about shooting fireballs to blow up. We're not to blow up, but we were told that I'm probably gonna die again. We got a plan now, though. They made a deal that, like, oh, if you get too close to... I feel like I can't grab that right now. Fireball's too close to the red explodey stuff. Or the red gas. Leads to explosions. We really can't blow anything up. Got a plan now. Weekly checkup. Subject 1424. Or disorganized behavior, thought disorder, confusion, memory loss, catalepsy. Subject only has fleeting moments of awareness through capable of speech. It's incoherent, mumbled, and rare. Rarely respond to questions, commands directly, seemingly disconnected from the surroundings. Very catatonic. Subject will eat food placed directly in mouth and respond if called by their birth name, though this is rare. The exact cause for the symptoms are unknown, but the symptoms are there. Okay, so I don't need to drop this necessarily, game. But presumably, these many valves that are pumping out shit can be turned off. I think it was all the way at the beginning. There's seemingly a lot of steps to this part. Boo. Cage. 3, 6, 4, 2. Good puzzle. Not too shabby. Since we're getting checkpoints, I'll assume I'm still going the right direction, which feels even better. A little confusion there, but not a ton. Experiment 1166. Characteristic for the early ones, the 1166 demonstrates a acute lack of higher cognitive function. Physically, it's everything it needs to be, but mentally, it seems like it's not. 1166 displays an odd sense of loyalty to a select few who feel some sort of sympathy for it, indicative of domesticated dogs and cats. That means its will can be bent. It feels, it fears. Our first sign of progression. Our process is, while merely rudimentary, are showing us where work needs to be done, and then improvements are possible. So 1166 Yarnaby is an odd, funny little creature. It amuses me. I'm going to isolate it. I'm going to make sure it has contact with no one else but me. Considering my importance to the project, it's doubly important that I'm properly protected at all times. I might get a good laugh or two at the pathetic little sounds it makes. By the time I'm done with it, I'll be its entire world and then nothing else. Signature, Dr. Sawyer. So good old Yarnby, victim of circumstance, and Dr. Sawyer sounds like a dick. So obviously one hand on one button. Alright, I'm going to give this game credit. That was a very, very clever way to teach that the doors get fucked up with when you block them. Like, that's real freaking smooth. I approve. No notes. Classic de-stinking station. I see there are obviously lots of little investigative observation chambers.
You know, I never thought I'd see another like you. A human. certainly not an employee like you. But something makes you different. I can tell that much. Though, I can't say what exactly that something is. Not yet. The others you faced, 1170, 1188, 1222. Been there, done that.
So this is probably Dr.
Let's
Sawyer,
try our hand
right?
at
That's
something
the takeaway we're supposed to have.
different. Oh, Yana B.
What a fluffy, adorable idiot.
Please, do keep making this enjoyable for me. I'll be taking notes.
Put it in the goddamn hole I'm trying to tell you to put it in. Sounds easy. Okay, I need a little more juice on the turning, I think. We'll lure it up shortly. Yarnabris, please. game seems to be struggling and not really liking this area. So if it's extra like choppy when I move, I apologize. I don't know why it started doing that, but it did. So that's we're gonna do the green tape before we do the green door.
So, Ms. Graver, have you considered what we talked about?
Yes, Mr. Pierre. I won't lie. I was at a loss for words at first. The information hit me pretty hard. I felt so badly. I still do. For the ones that go through the, testing.
You really care about them?
Yes. It hurts to see them hurt. I don't think there's any way around that feeling. But I did some soul searching and got to thinking about the bigger picture, about what your researchers wrote.
And?
Well, the work itself, what you've all been able to do, I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle. I know you have more goals to hit, but even as is, just, wow. Do they know when it'll be fully ready?
We're still working out the timeline.
I see.
You know, the project lead, Dr. Sawyer, wasn't sure about
She's
giving
definitely a
you that
liability
information
for
in the
being a good
first place.
person.
He thinks your affection towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better. Of course, these procedures are far from ideal. I cried like a baby when I read them. But I started looking past the here and now. Started looking down the road a bit. And that's when it clicked. What your researchers can do down here will someday help a lot of people out there. Including so many kids. That's a bigger and better change than I could ever have hoped to make. That's a change I want to help make.
I knew you'd understand.
Thanks for doing Poppy's Playtime with me. Hopefully we learned some things along the way. But if it's anything else like I'm involved with, I probably won't. Thanks for watching. See you next time.